Heats. I'm getting a nod. Let's go for it. Sam, do you want to do the honours and take the first one? We do have a live audience here, by the way, guys. You can't see them. We don't have an audience cam this year, but there are a bunch of people around here. Yeah, we would love to have it on that screen. I think that's going to get sorted out shortly.
Yep. All right.
Choose the first name.
Ready?
Let's do it. Who is driver number 1 at BRKC 2023?
Shuffle around first, just so we know they are.
Here we go.
Okay, so
driver number 1.
Driver number 1, Owen Jamieson.
With
Jamieson?
absolutely no information
given.
So I can only assume Owen hasn't filled in his driver profile yet. Owen, fill in your driver profile.
You are one of the few that have not, so please give us some info so we can actually talk about you, Owen. There you go.
So we're going to make a pile of these and hand them over to Phil as we go. Right, driver number 2. Go deep into the bag. Driver number 2, he's also not filled in his driver information form, but we know quite a lot about this one. This is Matt Barsh, I believe he's your teammate.
Yes, he is, yeah. He always seems to get pulled quite early in the heats, I've noticed, actually. So, yeah, interesting.
Very, very fast Polish driver, former finalist. Sorry, Lewis? Oh, okay, so Lewis has an incredible memory, and apparently Matt was first out last year. Okay.
All right, so driver number 3. Lots of information on this one.
Oh, yeah.
So we have George Braun. So George at the moment is actually a racer in SRK, 5th place in SRK 2 class, and he made the regional final at the British Indoor Karting Championship. So yeah, George Braun.
Cool. Is it George's first BRKC? Was he here last?
I believe it is, yeah.
Okay, I don't recognise the name, so. We're going too fast, Phil, let us know, and we'll slow down. And we've got the spreadsheet here, so we're going to see this start to be populated. So the heats will evolve before our very eyes. Okay.
So I'm sure a lot of people know the 10th driver, the first heat, does actually get populated at the very, very end.
Yeah. So next up, a driver who has been here practicing today, Kieran Eve. So
has he?
Yeah, he was here early on, not in the Super Sunday, I don't think. Yeah. So Kieran was 2022 Club 73, is that Young Drivers Championship champion?
So, good guess, yeah.
And finished second in the 2022 BSK, is it British Schools Kart Championship national final.
Well, it's quite an impressive one there, actually. It's 4th place in the national final for BIKC.
Yeah, really good. Good one. Your turn.
I can't see anything, but I still look away anyway. I don't know why. So no info on this one, but we have, I'm definitely going to say this wrong, Joseph
McVeigh, I believe. And another driver who is here practicing today. So he was also a fast BIKC junior, and it's his first BRKC.
There seems to be a lot of BIKC drivers coming in now, I've noticed.
We have. I think some people at BIKC this year must have been saying that BRKC was really good, because we've had quite a lot of people come across. So one of the factoids for this year's BRKC is that all 3 British indoor karting champions from the Team Sport series are all racing in BRKC. So we'll get to see who's actually the best of all of them. So let's have a look. Next up, Sean Brierley, Team M4M, the BRKC champion of 2022 and race winner at the Kart World Championship in 2022.
So he's already got Matt Barsh to compete with in the very first race. So that should be.
In his defence already.
Yeah, it should be good to see Matt Barsh take some points off of Sean. I would be quite happy to see that.
I'm thinking the other way around. So team BSRA,
my teammate,
yeah, this is going to be a tight fight. We'll both get beaten by Blue Star ultimately, but that's fine. It's your turn next.
I'm going to take this one because it's right in front of me. It's a bit easier. Next up we have Nicolaj Marsengo.
Oh, okay.
So the Danish champion for 2022. And the Swedish champion for 2022. So
it's a good CV.
He aims to be the next Danish Formula 1 driver. I've not yet seen this chap race, but I've heard very good things about him. So
yeah, he sounds very, very quick.
Sounds like a tough heat already. Name. Sorry, Sean.
Right. Yeah, Heat 1. It's going to be a good one to watch. Is it 8 in the morning on Saturday? Next up, we have Adam Davis. No information, but I think he's been struggling actually, Phil. I think you can be his tech help at some point, but he's been struggling to get his profile on. But Adam's been BRKC driver for a number of years.
I believe he's had a heat win before.
I think he has had a heat
win.
Yes,
a few years back.
Did Adam not?
Yeah, but I know that they were 1 and 2 in a heat. So yeah.
Okay.
He's a credible driver.
I thought he'd won. Okay.
He was.
I believe Lewis is our statistician.
Yeah, but he was also runner-up in Kart Champs in 2019. So.
Okay. Next up,
Dreading getting my own name here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mr. Ruben Boutons.
Are we still in Heat 1?
This is still Heat 1, isn't
Oh
it?
wow.
So I believe that's just made Heat 1 very tasty. So just some achievements for Ruben Boutons. If you don't know who he is the 6 times British rental car champion.
2 times kart world champion.
Kart world champion and 3 times Polish indoor kart champion. And that's only his top 3 accolades.
Yeah,
so
he could have filled out a few pages.
Yeah, there's a lot.
He's in the very first team for Sunday morning as well.
Oh, he is. Wow.
Ruben has some early starts.
Nice early start.
Right.
The first one I think too.
Next out. Darren Stables from Chadwick Racing. So Darren was a British Indoor Kart Championship local final winner in 2021 and 2022, and he's won a race or won a championship maybe at the Warden Law
anyway.
Sprint.
Yeah. So he's got some wins under his belt. That's good.
Yeah, Chadwick Racing. Next up, so
that's now second heat driver number 1, isn't it? Because we move on.
Yeah.
Driver 100.
It's your turn
Well,
now,
I feel
isn't it?
sorry for whoever driver 100 is adding to that Heat 1.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want that to be me or you. So driver 2 for Heat 2 we have Jamie Henderson. So in BRKC 2022 he was 24th overall. He's also done some British 24-hour races as well, and he's here just to enjoy as many races as possible.
And he was quick this evening as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Although I don't think he said he was, but he did all right.
So Jamie tells me he doesn't normally practice for BRKC. So he is actually practicing this year.
He came 24th last year.
And he still came 24th.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So. Next driver, we've got Aidan Dancer from Team Virtus Racing.
So Aidan's actually, he competed in Cert 2, which is the subclass in Cert Championship, and he was the champion. So he won, so
that's effectively GP or Formula 2 champion of SRK.
Yeah.
Do you call it Cirque? Is that how you?
Cirque is the pronunciation for it, yeah. But it's the Southern Rental Car Championship, which free entry is BRKC actually.
Yeah,
so
they're a feeder series to
BRKC.
BRKC.
So we have next up Ryan Smith. So 5th overall in BRKC 2013. That's going back.
Long time back. Yeah,
I wasn't even
around.
then.
Long time BRKC driver.
Yeah, he's also a C1 Cup driver. He was 2nd in 2019 and is a race winner of the Scottish Mini Cooper Cup in 2022. So a bit more of a car racer, I would say at the moment.
Yeah,
a few of
our Scottish drivers from the past are doing quite a bit of car racing nowadays. A driver who I know is watching this live stream right now, and I'm going to absolutely butcher his name. It's Ivan Shana.
Shana,
is that how we pronounce it? Shana?
I believe that's correct.
So Ivan is from Hungary. He got to the grand final last year.
That was on his debut round as well, year even. So
Hungarian national champion
on his first ever. Lewis has given me some info here.
So, did you say you came
9th overall?
Ninth last year.
9th overall in his very first year, which is impressive.
And his aim is to be considered a world-class indoor karting driver by the end of this year.
He's also a BSR driver.
You guys have hoovered up quite a few of the really good drivers without teams.
We have indeed, that's the plan. So next up we have, I might pronounce this wrong, Tristan Lloydell. He's one of our American drivers, I believe.
Yeah.
Competed in the GoPro Motorplex Karting Challenge.
Although it does say Austria here, which is confusing.
Yeah.
I thought Tristan was from the USA.
Well, I believe the team he's in, George Washington's Delaware Old Glory 1776 Surprise. Very long team name. But I've seen some of the Americans in that team. So Tristan, if you're watching, let us know where you're from.
My turn. I guess I'll grab this one that is near the front.
It's going to be your name now, isn't it?
Matthew Stark from Team Hall Pass Racing. So Matthew was absolutely karting lightweight champion in 2019 and a runner-up in the Castle Combe Junior Championship in 2017.
Another one of our feeder series.
And he's from down your neck of the woods, down in Bristol.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually from Cardiff.
Okay.
He races a lot in Bristol. Yeah, he's been doing quite a few BRKCs now, and he's progressed every single year, so it should be good to see what he does.
I like this extra info. So normally we just have the driver names, and then we need someone to tell us who they are. But we've got a bit more info this year. This is good.
Craig Tucker.
Okay.
So Kart Champs runner-up in 2011, and he was a BIKC finalist in 2020. And his aim is to wants to work on promoting more sustainable pathways into motorsports. I believe he has a job with Motorsport UK. Good old Craig. I see Sean's enjoying his first heat.
How are the other heats evolving? So what tends to happen when we do this is you see the first round of heats evolve quite quickly, but in the background, the others are also being populated and they're kind of gradually evolving themselves. So you might see some death heats start to pop up further around. The next out.
Too early to tell, I think.
Nicky Dolan is next, Team Stag Racing. So
he's been practicing almost every other week at the moment, is he?
Yeah, driver at the last couple of BRKCs and the French Rental Kart Championship last year. And he says he's looking to improve in every competition and develop.
Okay. Philip Randall. So I've seen Philip.
Yep.
He's been in the top 3. I've seen him a couple of sessions tonight. He's a 2-time Daytona champion, 4th in the BP Ultimate Karting Championship. I don't actually know what that is. Buckmore Park.
I think that's right. I think it's Buckmore Park.
He's a youth karting instructor, so fairly experienced. So interesting to see how Philip gets on.
Okay, yeah. So how's round 2? It's not an all-star lineup, that one. Yeah, Ivan might be taking some points there.
Good points. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good chance for Jamie to get some points there. And Ryan's always
certainly
quick
not
here as well.
Nasty as Heat 1 anyway.
Next out, Robin Kassam, Team Racing Snakes. So Robin is another very regular BRKC driver. He was semi-finalist in BRKC in 2014 and 2020. 2022 Club 73 Midweek Series Clubman Plus Champion. God, that's a mouthful. Oh my goodness. And came 3rd in the 2020 Buckmore Park 24 Hours. Knows this place very well.
Yeah, I've seen him progress a lot in recent years. I would say he's definitely getting faster. Another one of our regulars, I'd say, is Phil Pryor. So 66th in BRKC 2019. So he's had a few BRKCs under his belt.
You have to read this out shouting because it's in caps.
I was got full caps. So I'd be buzzing just to get a podium in a heat race, says Phil Pryor. So
cool.
Good to see how you get on.
It's a good aim, and he very may well get one.
Was that enough shouting for you?
That was just right. Good. I think it's just quiet enough that it didn't.
And, Yvonne says your pronunciation was just right.
Okay, good. Thanks, Ivan. Right, a driver we know very well, Lewis Manley, Team Formula Fast Locals, I believe. So Lewis has a pretty glittering Formula Fast and BRKC career, so he's multiple Formula Fast champion, and he's been on the overall podium in this competition 3 times. So in 2014 he was 3rd, 2016 he was 2nd, and last year he was also a very close 2nd to Sean Briley. And he's been
the very last one.
Pitched with Matt Barsh in round 2, I can see there as well.
And Lewis has been extremely fast this evening in the practice sessions, which are still going on right now.
Thanks for putting me in round 1 Heat 3 again.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19.
Just for you, Lewis. And Lewis is obviously also one of our audience here.
Yeah. Let's should we pull some fast names for Lewis to
go on then.
Have Barry Lakes.
So let's hear about Barry.
3 Sisters 2022 Open Ironman 60 champion, Open Sprint runner-up at 3 Sisters as well, and a BIKC national finalist for 2 years in a row. So good to see how you get on, Barry.
Awesome. For everyone on the YouTube stream at the moment, which if you're hearing me, you're on that. That's one of you. Like the stream for us, just give us a few likes, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because then you'll get notifications when the actual race stream, which is a hell of a lot more professional than this one, goes live. And that'll be early on Saturday morning. Here we go. Okay, so this driver is quite a recent entrant. So for those of you who, if you ever try and sign up for BRKC and we've sold out, don't hesitate to put your name down on the reserve list. This is a driver from the reserve list, and I've never had to say it out loud before, but it's Aditya Dubey from India. So you're traveling a long way for this. Represented Team India in the Dubai 12-hour endurance championship. He's hoping to make a career out of motorsport. So
is that one of our first Indian drivers?
I think so.
I think we've
very possibly,
really
yeah. So
correct me if I'm
wrong. Good luck, Aditya, and correct us on our pronunciation if it's wrong.
Because it's almost definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Next up we have Ben Pickard in Chadwick Racing. So in 2021 he was NRG Lightweight Clubman Champion, and in 2022 he was NRG Lightweight Pro runner-up. So he moved up a class.
Is this the driver who looks just like Brad Shepherd? It is.
Yeah. We're told it is. 4 times British 24-hour finisher. So he's done a lot of 24 hours.
And producer Phil, we're getting some requests to occasionally scroll on the heats because Heat 4 isn't showing, and our mini cam covers up some of round 3.
Yeah, it's only showing rounds 1 to 3, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Maybe we should just keep round 4 as a surprise, just to to use a death heat.
Next out, we've got Cuba Pichulski. So no information given for Cuba. Cuba, fill in your driver profile. But do you know anything about Cuba? I think he was here last year.
I'd say the name definitely rings a bell, but yeah, no, I don't know anything about his accolades. So,
well, I'm sure it sounds fast. And yeah, the spelling will.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me with the spelling.
Okay, so this is a driver who signed up today. So this is a very late entrant from our reserve list.
I'm gonna give it a go. Bilal Usman.
Yeah, I think so. And another driver from far afield.
Do you have anything you want to explain to me?
So this is actually a driver who phoned me
Sim racing.
to make sure he was definitely on the reserve list and to make sure that we hadn't forgotten about him. And it worked out, and he made his way gradually to the front of the reserve list. So he's done quite a lot of sim racing, I know that, but I think this is definitely going to be his first big competition. So Bilal coming all the way from Pakistan. And I believe he's watching this. He told me he was going to watch this, so if you're in the chat, Bilal.
Lewis, I just noticed, round 4, heat 4. Lewis Manley, Ruben Booten is the only 2 drivers so far.
Excellent, that'll be a nice one. Next driver out of the bag is Matthew Borrowdale from Virtus Racing. He's been a national finalist in the British Indoor Kart Championship twice and came 4th in last year's Club 73 Pro class. He wants to get into car racing one day.
Okay. What heat are we on now then?
I'm not sure at the top.
One of my, I had a very, very good battle with this gentleman last year, Aidan Kennedy from Team USA. So he was a 2019 KW or Kart World Championship finalist. Highest finishing American in the Kart World Championship in 2022 as well. And the BRKC semi-finalist and heat winner. So he's had some good experience and almost took a win off me last year, didn't he? So, first American to win a BRKC heat, is that correct?
Probably.
He's claiming
You're
it.
probably
so
right,
if he's not, it is now.
Yeah, claim it. You can have that one, Aidan.
Good to have you back, Aidan.
Yeah, great to have you back, Aidan. And the rest of Team USA. So they're having a watch party.
Apparently Jeff Lund might have won a heat before Aidan.
Yeah,
so,
maybe.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Sorry, Aidan, you've been called out.
Next one, there's another driver who's here now. He's got no information, but it's Dalton Jute. So Dalton's a very experienced Formula Fast driver. And he's fast tonight as well.
Yeah. We all know him through Richard Jute, don't we? So
it's 3 Jutes competing this year, aren't
and they're all doing it.
I think they're all. I think they're all doing it.
So we have a free space. This is your
driver 100. So the final driver is going to be someone from the reserve list.
So
and
does
we're
that
waiting.
mean that whoever takes this is going to go into that death heat?
Yes, it does. Yep, whoever
So
takes
no one
this,
enter?
driver 100. We can leave this person as driver 100 on the system, but whoever the final reserve driver is, and we're just waiting on them filling in their information and getting an entry form in right now. You're going to be in a death heat.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Heat
That's
one
punishment
will be
entering so late, right?
Exactly. Heat 1 is going to be a learning experience. Next up, Matthew Clark. Not listing a team
So we've got
here.
Matthew Stark and a Matthew Clark.
Yeah, I actually thought we had a double entry at one point, but no, they are separate. He was Cov Kart Sport O-Plate winner in 2017, 24-hour Daytona second place in 2019, and the Rugby Kart Club middleweight class third place in 2022. He just wants to improve continually. And get his pit stops right.
Alright, heat 4. We have Josh Nye, so Team Hall Pass as well. BRKC 2022, he was 24th. He's been a fairly quick driver in the SRK Championship in the past as well.
Josh does SRK? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he used to, not at the moment, but he's also doing more Club 100, PFI 6 hours runner-up in 2021. So,
and he's putting in the laps here as well.
Putting in the laps here as well as he's also been in Club 73. So a lot of karting from Josh Nye.
I had a great championship fight against Josh at.
You did, didn't you? That was
can't remember what the championship was called, but it was a kind of a local
track.
A local indoor. Yeah, it has local indoor track in near Rockingham Circuit, which I can't remember the name of. Corby Karting.
Corby, that's it.
Next out, double vice world champion Dennis Huller. I think that's how you pronounce it when you have an umlaut. Huller. From Germany, Dennis Huller. He finished twice, second in the world, and he would have been leading the points here going into the final last year if he hadn't done 3 extra pit stops in the heat. So if he can get the pit stops right, then he's
seventh overall.
His racing ambitions he's listed as just aiming to do clear pit stops at BRKC 2023.
He's, also a teammate of mine for this year. So,
and I believe the second fastest lap of the whole event last year as well.
Oh wow, yeah.
Finished 7th last year, yeah.
Okay. So, I got no information on this chap, but I do recognise the name, Thomas Hagelstein. Do you know anything about Thomas?
He's from Germany. And
that's a start. Are you guessing that?
Yeah,
Hagelstein?
Yeah,
you are.
It doesn't say that.
So, Thomas, you need to confirm if you're from Germany, and also tell us something about you, please.
Next out. Oh, and let us know when we've got 50. What are we on now? So, how many have we done? 36. So maybe we do a quick ad break in the middle. Since we have a sponsor to talk about. Thomas Russell's the next driver out. So no information given for Thomas, but
what is it with Thomas? Is it not giving us information?
Yeah, good luck, Thomas, and fill in your driver profile. So I think only 25 of the 100 drivers haven't filled in that profile, so I'll share the link again so the commentators have all the info they need.
We have Kevin Van Lok from Belgium, champion of BE karting in 2016 and 2017. He won a 6-hour in Brussels Kart 2018. Semi-finalist in the Belgian National Championship in 2022. So definitely trying to make an impression on some championships there. Do you know anything about Kevin?
Nope, but I do have someone in the chat mentioning something that we should check. So Phil, apparently we've got reserve driver in the spreadsheet. We've also got driver 100. So just making sure that doesn't screw anything up, because driver 100 is the reserve driver. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. No, so that's we were actually wrong on that. Driver 100 on the spreadsheet is the 100th driver we pulled from this bag.
Yes. Yeah.
Whereas we've already pulled that driver, the reserve driver, out. So Phil is correct.
So
thanks for pointing that out to us. So they won't go in.
Won't go into the first heat.
The person who goes in the first heat is the final name we pull from the bag. But thanks for pointing that out.
We're still under threat.
There's a couple of it could be us still. There's a couple of different ways that we number drivers. And
I think that's the correct way to do it.
Next out. Thank you for pointing that out.
I don't think anyone would have entered if you kept that as a 100 driver.
Another driver whose entry came in today, another driver from the reserve list, it's Daniel Truman. So Daniel races cars, but is also a very, very long-term BRKC driver.
Club 100 driver as well.
Was he Club 100 champion or? I'm not sure. I don't have any info for Dan, but that's because he's quite a late entry.
No, Dan's been doing a few BRKCs, hasn't he? Okay, next up, no information on this one, but we know enough about him. That's Richard Jute. Richard's won a few heats here. He's done a few BRKCs now, and he's the Dalton and Dylan Norris and head of the family.
And he will also be going for the Master Championship. We don't have age information for all the drivers here, but I know Richard's won that championship before. So for the over 40s, there is a separate prize that we give at the end. So I'm not far off competing for that.
He's got race his own son in the championship.
Richie Clark, another driver who's been here practicing this evening.
He's looked very quick.
His top racing achievements are listed as nothing worth mentioning. He has no racing ambitions, apparently. Just wants to see what happens.
What was the sponsors there?
My wallet. Yeah.
Nadia Balneger. We haven't had her. I don't think did she race last year? Yeah. She did? Just going to ask Lewis instead of you from now on. So she's been in quite a few World Championships now, and obviously representing the ladies. She was P2 in the KWC ladies. I'm not sure when. It doesn't actually state when. So, but quite a fast female driver. Nice to have you, Nadia.
And whilst we're talking about that family, the Balnegers, we did have Selena, who's obviously a multiple BRKC race winner and finalist in the past. She was on the entry list, but unfortunately is still injured from the Kart World Championship. She has been replaced by Melanie Motz, who will pull out of this bag at some point soon. Next out, Dane Chris. Okay, so this has been written in hand, and I'm not sure which one's correct.
I think it's Dane Christensen.
Christensen, according to the sheet. So we'll check that, but no information given. But welcome, Dane. I'm sure Dane is very fast. Scandinavian name.
Apparently, I'm being told to be replaced by Lewis, so I might have to step out at the break. Sławek Piskor, so Polish driver, I believe. British 24-hour 2020 race winner in clubman class, and British 24-hour 2017 race winner in rookie extreme class. Rookie extreme.
You're a real rookie.
Yeah,
you're extremely rookie.
And 2 times semi-finalist at BRKC. He's had a race win in the past, so he's one to watch out for.
We're approaching 50 yet? How are we doing? 44, okay. Next out, Sam Shaw from Team Stag Racing.
My heart went then.
Finished 26th overall in BRKC last year. Was a French rental kart championship semi-finalist last year, came 43rd. And in BRKC last year, he got pole in his debut heat.
That's true, he did. The very first heat we had last year, he put it straight on pole position. And that was his debut BRKC round. So first time he touched a heat, he went straight out on pole. It's quite impressive.
And his aim is to win BRKC eventually. He's
I tell you what, with the pace that he's been showing, he's got a good chance of winning some more heats. So, well, a heat if you didn't last year. So we have Damien Smith.
He was here today as well, but not in the Super Sunday.
So he's also a local winner at BIKC, which is the British Indoor Karting Championship. Would like to be on the podium finisher at BRKC 2023. So don't have too much on you there. So
another driver from the reserve list who just kept the faith and eventually got a phone call saying he had a place if he wanted it.
Oh, we got them.
Next up, we've got a driver, again with no information, but it's Benjamin Gallagher. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's not Gallagher because it's a C.
Gallagher?
But Gallagher, Benjamin Gallagher. You can correct us on the pronunciation.
I think we were doing well up until that point, I thought. Yeah. But let's have a look. Okay. What number is this? 47. So we only got 4 more. Matthew West. Daytona Sandown Junior champion, so quite a young lad, I imagine. British Indoor Karting Championship 14th in the heavyweight national final as well. And Clio Cup scholarship, so top 25. So he also races in some cars.
Drivers racing this year, yourself included, who are car racing drivers.
Good to have a mix, I think.
I keep getting the drivers with zero career information. Next out is Reese Westwood, at least I can pronounce his name. Reese, welcome, and fill in your driver profile.
Keep getting names that are coming to the front of the bag saying pick me, but I keep pushing them back. So we have next Jonathan Wilson, NRG Sprint champion in 2022. I think he also does BIKC. I've seen him there a couple of times. So yeah, nice lad, Jonathan. Good luck.
Last one before the break. Won't be a very long break. The advert's only 2 minutes. And next out is Christopher Bull from Team BSRB. So he finished 37th last year at BRKC in his debut year. 20 million total views across social media.
Yeah.
And
YouTube star.
And he's joining and being trusted to drive for Brad Shepherd Racing. There we go.
Admirable.
So good luck, Chris. So I should probably now introduce our sponsor. So for this year, you probably won't have failed to notice we've got M4M Timber Products who are sponsoring the entire event. You're going to see that logo and you can see those people, Martin and Emma from M4M, at the venue over the weekend. They very kindly sponsored the event this year, and by all means go up and say hi to them and shake their hand. We're going to show you what M4M Timber Products are all about in this short advert. So enjoy this and we'll see you after the break.
M4M is a small family-run business. We found a niche in the market to make animal shelters for all different types of animals, from horses to goats to alpacas. We make affordable animal shelters across the line for everyday people to have, and it's like the BRKC, one of the top karting events, but everybody's friendly, everybody's nice. As a motorsport fan, it's been nice to be involved with all different types of grassroots motorsport, and the BRKC brings all of that. There's fast, close racing, lovely people from all over the world. It's unbelievable. It's such a good way to meet people and have a good time. M4M and BRKC working together is just a brilliant partnership. We make a good quality product at a good price, and the BRKC gives you everything from a top motoring event, and it's affordable across the line to everybody. Good luck to all the drivers taking part, especially to the team M4M. Hopefully see you all soon.
Ready, set, go.
On the back stretch, it's Sean Brierley. He's full power across the line. What's going to be for Sean Brierley? Fastest! Sean Brierley has gone fastest. Just one corner now, that's it. And here comes Lewis Manley. What's it going to be? It's third fastest for Lewis Manley. And here is Ruben Boutens. He is in the final, but where's he going to start it from? If anyone's capable of defeating Sean Brierley, it is Ruben Boutens. Here he is now. He's coming towards the end. He's getting the checker flag. Where's he going to be? Who's on pole? Boutens, ninth. That is a shock.
No big mistakes, but I think a bit too cautious probably.
Lewis Manley is in third. Shock of the qualifying probably was Ruben Boutens down in ninth place, but we'll see what Ruben can offer. Here we go, and away they go. 30 minutes to go now. Sean Brierley, this is the race of his life. And get ready for some early stoppers, because there's some people with very good reason to want to get in that pit stop right now. So they're coming past the pit entrance. Is anyone going to send it in? Nobody yet. No one. Oh,
Manley comes in, looks at the first gate, very fast in, comes into gate number 2. And it's green there.
Sean Brierley has an even bigger lead. This is an outstanding lead for any race at this early stage, and this is the grand final. Oh, there's a battle behind, and somebody's gone through. It looks like Philpott, and somebody's gone with him. Ruben Boutens gone with him. Ruben Boutens all over the back of Brad Philpott. Ruben Boutens in.
Red light's on. He pulls away early, but he gets the green light, but he goes out behind both Manley and Holler.
Down the inside goes Ruben Boutens, and Ruben Boutens clearly on a mission now. So Manley may have done enough to leapfrog Sean Brierley. Sean Brierley is trying to defend his lead without having any clue of who's defending it from, really.
And here he comes, the 21, our race leader, Sean Brierley in the pits. It's green light on the first gate. Comes in the second, lights on, green light goes.
So Lewis Manley wants to win the BRKC Grand Finals. He's going to have to pass Sean Brierley. He's going to look to the outside, Manley to the outside, but nothing doing. Brierley's got it covered. Sean Brierley sending one up the inside. Philpott gives way. He realises the situation. There's no point trying to scupper Sean Brierley's race. Fastest lap, though, goes to Ruben Boutens so far. Ruben Boutens the fastest on the track. Lewis Manley closed in, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Here comes Sean Brierley. The checker flag is out. Sean Brierley is the British rental car champion of 2022. It's Sean Brierley. He is the British rental car champion of 2022.
So, welcome back everyone. Let's get through the second half of the drivers, and quite a few of us sat here in this room are going to be pulled out of the bag in the next 20 minutes. Who went last? Was it you or me? I went last.
I'll go anyway, why not? Let's have a look. I'm hoping I'll pull you and you'll pull me. I don't want to talk about myself. Shall we wait for the audio?
Let's go.
Cool. So next out of the bag, driver 51 is Mason Brown from Team USA. Two-time Victory Lane League champion and second place in the Super 8-hour kart race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I also did a Kart World Championship. So good luck.
Lots of Team USA coming this year.
It's the biggest showing from USA this year, isn't it? Taking up 10% of the grid.
Next up, we have from Portugal, Gabriel Quinta from Team BSR. Is that BSR A or B? No, it's not A, is it? BSR C. Third in the Rapid Kart Racing League 2022 lightweights, British Indoor Karting Championship regional finalist 2020 and 2021.
Good luck, Gabe.
Okay, Gabe.
Okay, well, he goes Gabe for sure, I think. What's that? I just still don't know what you said. Next up is Finlay Brunton. I recognise that name, but I don't know too much about him. He's a C1 driver, so Scottish C1 Cup champion in 2019, and also did the Scottish Motor Racing Club Rising Star 2020.
Another car racer.
Yeah. So lots of car achievements, and he also did the Endurance Cup, and he won that in 2022.
Welcome, Finlay. Oh, check my. Yeah, so everything's plugged in. Nothing's changed. You cannot hear me very well. Not hear me at all. No, it's here. I haven't changed anything. Right, next out. Oh, a very fast driver from the Netherlands. It's Johan Medart, Blue Star Racing Team. So Johan's highlights he's listed are Belgian national champion, Italian champion, and second place in the Polish Indoor Karting Championship. So that is a pretty decent CV, which is what you'd expect from someone on Blue Star.
One of the Blue Star drivers. Yeah.
Third place in BRKC 2018.
Definitely one to watch. I actually had my money on him to win it 2 years ago. Thought we would. So next up, probably not where he wants, after the name that's just come out of the bag, is Zach Venn. He's already shaking his head. So runner-up in British Indoor Karting Championship for 2020 and 2021. Runner-up in the Cirque Championship 2022. And he came 19th in BRKC 2022. And was actually one of the only people to beat Ruben Boutens in a heat last year. So it can be done. It can be done. Good luck, Zach.
Oh my goodness, right, how do I pronounce this?
You're on your own.
So, this next driver out is actually a very, very well-known YouTube celebrity. Around 35 million views on his YouTube channel, over 100,000 subscribers. It's Aldas Kavaliauskas, which a lot of you watching this may well already subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's also a kart racer. I believe he's got the Rye House rental kart lap record, and he was the 2022 YouTuber karting champion. But yeah, makes videos about Formula One. Go have a look at if you just type in ALDAS, Aldas, you'll find him on YouTube, and he will be competing this year.
Good. Next up, we have Dominic Muir. I believe he was out topping one of the sessions tonight. He's aiming for a top 50 finish in BRKC, and that's all I've got. So good luck, Dominic.
Apparently, people can hear me, but it's on the low side.
Probably coming from my mic then, if yours not working.
Yeah, maybe. Next driver, Melanie Motz. So replacing Selina Balnegger, she has won multiple titles with teams. She wants to just enjoy the atmosphere and have fun, and of course wants to win.
I'll be honest, one of the quickest female drivers I've seen. With Selina in Kart World Championship, it's been challenging for her title. Very quick driver. Nice to have you back. Next up, we have Gary Jones from Racing Snakes. First win in MSA Cadet Karting at Wombwell in May 1993. Wow. Been racing for a long, long time, and the BRKC Masters champion in 2022. I do remember that. He is going for the Masters champion again.
The longer we all keep racing, the more people competing for the.
You get newer, fast drivers come in, and we all get better.
Older, definitely. At once, here we go. Next out, Caden Welch. So Caden was also here practicing today, not in the Super Sunday sessions, but he was here today. Very, very fast outdoor driver. Also competed in the British Indoor Kart Championship. He's one of the front runners in the juniors. So Caden, fast, I have no doubt.
And we're on to Heat 6. Heat 7.
Gone quiet in the chat, by the way. People just.
I really hope I'm not driver one. I'm saying I am.
Yeah, it could be one of us.
I may just leave. So we have second driver in Heat 2 is Russell Endine, British 24-hour higher class champions. He was a finalist in 2014 at BRKC, and he was 2013 heavyweight champion for BRKC.
Yeah, also raced at Kart World Championship over the years.
Yeah, so some Club 100. He was the vice champion there as well. So.
Russell is always fast. Welcome back, Russell.
Looking for a team as well, isn't he, Russell?
Okay, we've got another driver with no profile information, but it's Dylan Jute, so we know all about Dylan. Another very, very regular Formula Fast driver, always very quick. We've got all the Jutes now on the board. Good luck, Dylan.
Up we have Anton Schoppler from Team USA, another one of our Americans. Charlotte Super 8-hour race win, 5 times Pro Class podium at Victory Lane in the Kart Championship, I believe, and participation in both 2022 BRKC. So definitely trying to get out.
I forget, a lot of our American drivers are actually BRKC experienced. They came last year, so this won't be entirely new for them at all. You know, all the best bars in Milton Keynes already.
Sean's just mentioned something very valid. There's a lot of the top 30 drivers that have yet to be drawn. Here's one right now.
Matthias Mattis from Poland. Polish Cup Junior Champion, Polish Indoor Kart Championship finalist, and a BRKC semi-final. Wants to be Kart World Champion.
Heat winner at BRKC.
Serious driver.
Up we have Mortaza Hassan. So you know him.
Yeah,
we both know him from BIKC.
Yeah, a finalist in the middleweights at the British Indoor Kart Championship this year and last year, I believe.
Yeah, and a very nice guy.
Yeah. Welcome back, Mortaza. His nationality is listed, and this is why there's no flag for him, is listed as Iraq and Denmark. A combination we don't normally have.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Karolis Končikas from Lithuania. So we actually have 2 Lithuanian drivers, I believe, this year, because Aldas is also listed. So he had a 2022 full season in Club 100, came 11th overall, and BRKC 2022 came 72nd. So that doesn't sound amazing, 72nd, but that's actually a real decent effort. It's still really hard to be in the top 80s. Karolis.
Almost every single person that's entered. So it's hard to beat anyone. Next up is Ben Churchill from Bristol, drivers I've known for a very long time. He's done many BRKCs now, I believe, and I think he scored a heavyweight podium finish at his first ever BRKC event back in 2020. Pretty nice. I'm
worried that we still haven't been called out yet, and there's still a lot of
I think we're racing
really
each other
fast people.
I was just going to say.
We're all going to be together. Yeah.
Okay. Next out, and apparently 4 Americans still left in the list. Audio is cutting out a bit. So next out, Dante Dillon, Team BSR A, 3 times British Indoor Karting Champion the last 3 years. Kart World Championship race winner last year, Kart World Championship Grand Finalist last year, and Club 100 overall round winner.
We know Dante's definitely come a long way in the past couple of years. This is not a nice moment, am I right in thinking? We have Marco Grady from Team 22 Racing, another one of our CERT drivers in the class. Team Salt Bristol Summer Middleweight Champion, and a Castlecombe Championship Masters. Good luck, Mark.
I don't recognise that. Has Mark done BRKC before, or is this the first?
No, I think this is his first one.
I think that's the first.
Along with these, I believe in the same team as George. Might be wrong.
One of these has to be us soon.
It's going to be.
But it's not this one. This is a better driver than us. Vika Schleds from the Netherlands. First place in the Belgian National Championship last year. So this is reigning Belgian National Champion. 5th place in the Kart World Championship last year. And 1st place in the Kart World Championship Junior.
He also just missed out on the BRKC 4th.
Vika, it says no team, but I can't imagine he's not in Blue Star. He must be Blue Star.
Oh, that's the first driver of Heat 8, so good luck for the next 9 names we pull out.
And just on the team championship, don't worry if your driver profile doesn't currently have your accurate team name. We will be doing a bit of a mop-up of all the team names because they always tend to change in the last couple of weeks. Okay, check what team you're in before you start the event.
Right, so we have Ryan Curtin from the US. Got no team on here. So, found the best tacos near Calsby Karting in California. And I'm just
Okay, that's a nice career achievement. I like that. So another
dirt inspector at Kart World Championship. When I race my kart, most parts stay connected to it most of the time.
Ryan's doing himself a disservice. So Ryan is a driver who raced at the Kart World Championship last year. Got some really interesting videos where people are not being entirely polite to him. Next out, Cale Simmons. NRKL. What's NRKL? Came second in the NRKL Championship. His ambitions are to have a good event and keep nice, compact career information. Cale Simmons.
I knew it was going to happen. Sam Slater.
Oh no, Sam, you know what that means. I'm going to be out.
I raced Vika twice last year, so I might as well lose some more points. Well, I'll let you talk about me.
Right, so Sam Slater was the British indoor karting champion in 2021, 2020 and 2019, but not last year. He was rubbish last year.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
He was the UK Indoor Karting Challenge champion last year. He's also a winner in cars, winning 3 Mighty Minis races in his debut year.
It would have been 5, but my car broke down on me twice when I was...
How many BRKC wins have you?
I believe 5.
A good score. And the medals, if you win BRKC races this year, the medals are better than before. So there's something that you definitely want. You only get a medal if you win.
I won't be getting a medal for...
Maybe not that heat. No. You never know.
Now it's going to be Brad Philpott now. You what?
Tom Seabrook, Hall Pass Racing Team. In 4th in the BIKC in 2020. Competed in CCK. I don't know what that is, CCK.
Anyone?
Okay, Champions Cup Karting. And 2nd in class in SRK last year.
Aidan Dancer, I think. Go on, Philpott. I want to race you. James Bosch.
Okay.
Most kart changes and an extra stop and goes still in.
Yeah, it's interesting wording on this one.
So it sounds,
he did well
like
at Le Mans.
He had a terrible Le Mans, but still made the podium. That's how I read that. Official destroyer of ringers.
The Americans are not taking our career section of the driver profile very seriously. Next out.
Oh, it looks like I'm racing Sean Briley in round 3, Heat 9. I'm guessing. Look forward to the rematch.
I'm glad I checked the pronunciation of this driver's name. It's Adam Wyckoff. Adam Wyckoff from the USA. He was Team USA representative at Kart World Championship 2019 and 2022. Came 40th in 2019. Which is no mean feat in the KWC. He was a semi-pro national champion in the endurance karting in 2022. And Team USA's kart dad, least likely to be affected by jet lag. Another American making jokes. Welcome, Adam.
Here we go. So, Mackenzie Jones. So, 2022 BIKC middleweight champion. 2020 BIKC Rising Stars champion, Three Sisters Sprint champion.
Yeah, very, very fast indoor driver. Mackenzie, bright green helmet. You won't miss him, I think, red suit. So is this the last driver in this? Two more. Oh, that's a shame. Next out is Joe Peters from Hall Pass Racing Team. British Indoor Kart Championship regional and national finalist 3 times. He wants to just make it through a season of karting, have a laugh, and a few pints along the way. There we go. We'll hang around for the post-event party here.
It's one of the Hall Pass. So taking the last spot in this one then, we have Tyler Mays. Multiple years of BRKC and classically known for his pit stop.
Okay, we've all had them.
Yep. He is part of BSR.
Still a lot of big names left to come out of this bag. Next up, Sebastian Miller from Team BSRB. He was 20th in last year's British Rental Kart Championship, 20th in the Swedish Rental Kart Championship last year, and 5th in the SRK last year. So Good CV, that.
Yeah,
That's
BS
decent.
BSR
20th
driver
and
as well.
20th in those 2 national championships. Very good. And he only made your B team. Oh, that's not very nice.
Don't remind him. Right, next up
Sort
we
the sound,
have...
please, says Martin. So we're obviously still having some sound issues.
Sit a bit closer to your brand if that's pick up on my mic. So we have Zach Hingley. Aim to have some place in motorsport, whatever it is. Driving is what I love to do. No other achievement. So
Yeah, Zach was quite a late entrant as well, so someone else on the reserve.
luck.
Yeah, apologies for the sound, guys. We're at the point where there's not anything we can bear with us. Next out, Carl Stevens. D-Max In-Kart Championship 2019, first place. D-Max Super Champs 2022, third place. So,
Got some quite high up finishes in heats in the last couple of years. I've
yeah,
noticed, so-
Carl's fast. Someone who tends to fly under the radar, I think. But definitely quick.
Up we have Owen Clark.
No information given.
Is it Owen? The second Owen with no. Something about Owen and Thomas's that don't want to give us any information. Well,
Fill in your driver profile. Thank you.
What we got?
This is a big one. It's John Paragon. So John came second in his class, in the heavyweight class, in the BIKC last year and the year before. He's won the NRG Clubman Championship, let's say, in 2021 and came third last year.
Moved up the class.
So had a good battle in the BIKC final with Johnny Elliott. Welcome, John. It's his first BRKC.
Next up, we have Mr. Jeff Lund, America. No information about Jeff. I don't actually know his recent achievements, but I know he's very, very quick.
Kart World Championship driver, BRKC race winner, as we thought. Semi-final. Welcome back, Jeff.
3 of the M4M drivers are yet to be pulled out.
Yeah.
So you're all going to be
might be
battling
racing
each other. Should be good.
Taking points off each other. That's not a good start, is it? Next out, Steve Gray, another driver with no profile information, but Steve is a multiple BRKC driver and race winner.
Heat winner, yeah. He's also on the podium for BIKC. On the podium with me. Very good driver. Nice to have you back, Steve. And next up we have Luke Evans. So Luke is third. He was third in the British Indoor Karting Championship this year. Third in the National Kart Cup. And in 2018 he was a Welsh champion. Good luck, Luke. So part of Hull Pass.
Nice short one. Harrison Kirkham. Harrison raced with us last year. And has not filled in his driver profile, apparently.
Again, he was...
and he's here today.
Grand finalist at BIKC as well.
Yeah.
Lightweight, I believe. I don't know how far up the order he was. But
I can't remember his position here last year, but welcome back, Harrison. Young driver to watch.
And next one up, we have Bram Gelton from the Netherlands. So
finalist here last year.
Yeah, in Belgian National Championship, he finished 5th in 2019. World Championship, he finished 11th in 2019, and he was 5th overall in BRKC 22.
Bright neon pink and blue helmet. Yeah, very, very fast. Oh yeah, so
this is
I mean we're all
You're
together.
all in the same heat.
Yay!
Yeah. There he is.
You can do that one.
So we have Bradley Philpott. British touring car champion driver?
Not champion. Championship.
You read that.
BTCC.
Yeah, BTCC driver in 2020. Nürburgring Endurance champion in 2018 and 2019. And Race of Champions skill champion. That was actually impressive where you race Formula 1 drivers. So.
Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, give you credit where it's due. I watched that. It's actually impressive. And wants to be on the podium of BRKC. He's got no chance. I guess
if I'm lucky, not this one though.
I'll let you pull again.
Oh yeah, okay. That's Ryan Taylor. So Ryan Taylor, no information given. Who wants to talk about Ryan Taylor?
I can talk about Ryan. So
Go on.
Ryan is the Castle Combe champion for 2 years in a row. That's how he's won his free entry into BRKC, actually.
Okay.
And Ryan is a part of Hall Pass. Top in the times.
Yeah, at least Mary Binney pointing out, at least I didn't get driver 100. That'll be Johnny, who will be in the death heat.
Right, so we have Michael Rayner. I got no information about this, but he's hoping to make the top 50. So good luck, Michael. Let us know any info about you if you've got some. The thing is, even whoever gets driver 100,
The rest of the heats might be easy.
well, I think Heat 10 is going to be hard, and then Heat 1 is going to be.
Next out is Jennifer Tompkins, so from Team BSRC. Jen came third in Rapid Kart last year. Formula Woman finalist in 2021 and 2022. Is that in cars?
I think it was a mixture of skill tests across. They were doing a test for general motorsport skills.
Okay.
And karting. Yeah.
Good job, Jennifer. And hosted 3 sellout championships. Team Sport Karting.
One of the hosts for BIKC, actually. Ooh, I picked up 2.
Put Johnny back, leave Johnny.
Yeah, I'll put Johnny back. Well, this one is Adam Sheargold, another BIKC driver in the middleweights. He was, I think he was leading, not leading, he was right near the front of the middleweight final this year and got shuffled back at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, good driver in BIKC, so good luck, Adam.
Close to the end. Next out. Jamie Burke from Team Stag Racing. So Jamie has had podiums at BRKC last year. Podiums for multiple iRacing 24-hour races, so a sim racer here, and multiple sim racing world records. So I'm sure quite a few of our drivers are sim racers, but it's a good sim racing.
We have 3 or 4 left. What number are we on now? 8 to go. 1 in 5 chance, Johnny. Here we go. We have Eliano De Vos, one of the Blue Stars fast drivers, a winner of Race of Champions in 2022. I didn't. Polish Indoor Championship as well in 2021. He was 3rd overall in the open category. And also Belgian National Championship, he was the junior champion. I've watched him over the past couple of years. He is seriously good.
Yeah. Welcome back, Eliano. The chat saying 100 will be Johnny Elliott, 100%.
Looks like it could be him.
Sam Cox from Crazy Skin Dog Karting is out next. Sam came 4th overall in SRK2 in his first year of racing, 10th overall in CCKC, and he beat Sam Slater in an SRK heat race once, apparently. There we go.
I believe I spent half of that race in the grass.
Last could also be another teammate. Could be Ramon Pinero.
Charlie Ratford, 2-time British indoor karting champion and Buckmore Park Junior champion as well. Brentwood Super League champion. He's been practicing a lot recently and near the front of the times tonight as well. So good, that's one of our champions. Good luck, Charlie.
I think he sat over here. Right, next up. Oh. Hang on. Now there are suspiciously few things left in here. We were guaranteed that there were definitely every driver name in here, but it doesn't feel like there is.
Well,
there's only 1 left. How many should we have left? 2. Okay.
Well, whoever's left will be the final driver.
Yeah, exactly. It is. So somehow one of our teammates has been forgotten. Johnny Elliott. Johnny Elliott was the 2022 British Indoor Karting Champion in the heavyweight class. He was Club 100 champion in the past, and he was a World Championship semi-finalist. Also, the ambition of being on the BRKC overall podium.
I guess
that means, in the absence of a piece of paper, Ramon Pinero is our final driver. What is the luck of that? Okay, so that completes our list. Let's have a look and see what the death heats are.
Round 1, Heat 1 is definitely a contender.
That has to be the early death heat.
I mean, Heat 10's not very nice.
Oh yeah, you're racing Johnny. That's you're racing Ramon, Johnny.
Let us know which heat you think's the death heat. Comment.
If anyone's noticed anything in the comments, let us know.
Heat 4, round 4. Ruben, Lewis, Endine, Vika.
Anton Shopler in the chat saying, congrats on the 100 Ramon.
What about Heat 2? You got Barsh. Phil's just...
The problem is, by being absent from the bag, Ramon was destined to be number 100 from the outset. There was nothing that we could have done about
it was
that.
Johnny, didn't we? Yeah, so round 4, Heat 1, you've got...
We've also got Ruben and Lewis in, and Russell Endine and Vika Schleds and Iliano. So Heat 4 on round 4 is a pretty tough heat as well.
Yeah. Not nice heats, are they?
There'll obviously be plenty of time to pore over this over the next week and a half. These heats will display in your driver portal. So on the BRKC website, I'm finding out this information in real time. On the BRKC website, there will be a page that you click on under Drivers tab. Yep, I'm getting a nod. So is that now or is that later on today? So once you get an email later on today, check the link in that, which will take you to the driver portal for you on the BRKC website. You'll be able to see all of your heats rather than having to scour that massive spreadsheet. I assume we'll also post this spreadsheet like normal grid section of the BRKC website, so look out for that later tonight. And also at some point tonight, hopefully not too late, you'll get your practice email. I imagine it's the same email. So go and book your practice. And just as a reminder, you can book as many sessions as you want on Wednesday and Thursday race week. Book your 2 free, £4 total at the moment, but you'll get that back. Sessions on the Friday. Wednesday this week, you'll be able to book any other remaining sessions you want. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for coming and being a good stand-in. And
Sean 2.0, right?
Yep, much better than Sean. And
better looking.
Not at driving. And we'll see you all in a week and a half at BRKC 2020.